Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Energized. Ross, introduce the guests, man.
Today we've got a Cage Warriors 141 London special. We've got the legend himself. It's Judo Jimmy Wallhead and the Mad Dog Mike Figlak. Lads, how are we doing?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Very good.
Great,
lads. Show, boys.
You two lads are two of the superstars on this card. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. Jimmy, I'm going to start with yourself. How does it feel to be home back in the Cage Warriors cage where it all began with the pro debut?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's nice to be home, man. This is where I want to see out my career. So, yeah, roll on Friday, and yeah, it's going to be like a sentimental feeling. That sound like a big wuss, you know what I mean? Like it feels special, got a special place in my heart in it, you know what I mean? So to come back and fight in Cage Warriors, it genuinely means the world. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And Jimmy, are you back with title aspirations? Because you're going in here against Daniel Skabinski, and you know the last person to fight him was Justin Burlington, and a win over him got Justin Burlington a title shot. Are you still looking to capture that elusive Cage Warriors welterweight title?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I will see how Friday goes. I mean, listen, man, I prepared well. I feel in good shape. I've not come back just to make the numbers up. I've come back to win and compete well. And if I do win, which I'm hoping to do, yeah, of course, that's the direction I want to go in. But I'm not really giving it any like mad thought. Oh, I win this, I'm fighting for the title. I want the title. I'm just focusing solely on Daniel. He's a very good fighter. And it's a very tough test, and that's where all my energy is going right now. But yeah, I think I'll probably be, yeah, of course, that's going to be something deep inside me to try and chase that belt. But I'm not really, yeah, it's not really something that's been on my mind at all. I'm just focused solely on Daniel right now.
No, I definitely appreciate that, and I think it is something that we watched Rhys McKee win the belt up in Belfast, and it was a magical moment. And obviously Rhys has a great history in Cage Warriors and in Belfast. So maybe, who knows, maybe the Cage Warriors come back to Leicester and Jimmy Wallhead can get a show on up there.
That's it, yeah, the Leisure Centre. Be sick.
I love it.
We'll have to get Jamie Vardy down for that one.
Yeah, we'll do it. Let's get this guy out of the way and we'll do it. Yeah.
And then Mike, you probably consider yourself unlucky to not be in the title fight. You've put an absolute outrageous string of wins together under the Cage Warriors banner. Now you're facing the former champion Nagi Sadari. A win here surely cements you in for the title shot.
Yeah, 100%. I think it doesn't only cement me for the title. I think it cements me as the number one guy. I think Aggie was the last active person to hold the title, and if I beat him, I think I'm the number one guy, or when I beat him.
By the way, Mike, I love that clip that you put up on your wall there recently. When I hit people, their face changes, and then a barrage of you punching people in the face. That was epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I thought I'll stick it together to remind people what happens. And it's a good one because, especially in my first fight when I was fighting Owen, and he was like touching me with some soft shots, and all of a sudden I exploded on him. The commentators were like, "Oh, Mike Figlak landing the big shots," and you could just see the whole dynamic of the fight completely change.
Exactly. For the people tuning in now, Jimmy and Mike compete at Cage Warriors 141 London on July 22nd. It's going to be live on UFC Fight Pass. If you want to go to the event, make sure to hit up Jimmy's Instagram and make sure to hit up Mike's Instagram as well. Jimmy, like, you're obviously coming back to Cage Warriors now. Like, when did you get the shout about Cage Warriors, and why is it the right time to return to Cage Warriors?
So I know I've known about the fight for a while now. I was looking to come back. I wasn't sure if I was done or not. Nothing was really falling on my lap, like money wise, or making me feel like I want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Nothing was really coming up. I'm always in the gym, always training, and then Cage Warriors came up, and just for, yeah, like I said, sentimental and values, and just something I want to do. Like, if I want to finish my career, I want to finish it when I want to. Like 100% right, I'm finishing my career here when that time comes. I wasn't sure if I was done or not, if you know what I mean. And the fact that Cage Warriors came up just made sense to me. Come back, you know what I mean? Compete against some top boys. They've got some great welterweights, and see how it goes. Might be, like I say, it might be one, it might be all 5 on my contract. We'll see. But yeah, I just feel like it's the right thing to come back to Cage Warriors for myself right now. And yeah, I've known for a while now. But yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it, and I'm hoping that I've still got a bit of fight left in the old dog, and hopefully show people on Friday.
Exactly. No, it's great to have you back with Cage Warriors. And then Mike, like, why is Cage Warriors 141 the card you're back on? You're obviously on this hot streak right now. You're looking to get a title shot after this fight, but why is now Mike Figlak back in action?
Why? Because it's my time again. That's it, really. It's in London, O2. The biggest Cage Warriors events are happening in London all the time, and I'm on each and every single one of them. So I'm just there to put on another great performance, showcase what I've been working on, and just beating the last version of myself, and proving that I am that number one guy.
And Mike, what do you make of the main event, Hardwick versus Driscoll? Who do you see win that fight? And would you fancy a trip over to the US, over to San Diego, to maybe fight Driscoll if he came out the victor?
Yeah, if they give me the title shot with it against him, if he wins, then yeah, of course I'll go to America. I don't mind going anywhere as long as it's for the belt. And then what do I think of that event, that main event? I think George Hardwick has proved himself in Cage Warriors. And then the other guy, I don't know his name, but I don't know how many fights he had in Cage Warriors. I don't know where he fought before. And to come into a new promotion and get pretty much an immediate title shot without proving yourself against the guys that are already in the promotion, I think that's a bit strange when I'm here on a 5-fight win streak and in Cage Warriors, and a 7-fight win streak outside of Cage Warriors. So I think it should have been me, but it is what it is. My objective now is Aggie and defeating him, and then after we'll have another chat, and I'm 100% confident that the title shot is next.
Yeah, in fairness to Kyle Driscoll, he actually does have a win on the Cage Warriors banner, and he was previously on Dana White's Contender Series, and he won there as well and didn't get signed. So he's on a good, decent run himself. I'm not saying he deserves it more than you, Mike, so don't be coming for me now. But
talk about those, Mike.
I don't know the guy, but I haven't seen him on Cage Warriors.
Yeah, he's over in the San Diego. He was over fighting when Cage Warriors over in America, and I have to be very careful to not separate the two, because otherwise Graham Boylan will be in my DMs giving out to me. They're all the same thing.
Typical, Ross. Typical.
Yeah, typical. Jimmy, what's it like trying to run the gym with Dan and get ready for a fight at the same time?
It's been good. I've had loads of help. Dan's helped me out no end, and Josh, and I've got loads of great coaches at the gym. So it's been work, of course, but like everyone has to work and train. Do you know what I mean? But no, it's been good. Been a great atmosphere in the gym. Been up and down to the London shoot as well. I'm really, really happy how the camp's gone. Yeah, like pretty smooth, like no injuries and stuff, and performing well in my spars and cardio and stuff like that. So it's been a really good camp, man. And yeah, running the gym's been no issue at all.
And is there any chance we see Dan dust off the gloves soon? Is that fight with Diego Sanchez still happening?
Yeah, I believe it's postponed to November. Don't quote me. But yeah, it was meant to happen. Was it last week or last week or the week before? That got postponed because someone got injured or something. So that's, to my knowledge, postponed to November, I believe. But again, I'm not 100%. But yeah, he's back training, and yeah, he's lost some pudding, and he's getting them abs back, and I think I'm starting to see a bit of a mohawk as well. So I think he's committed. So that'll be exciting to see as well.
Once the hair gets dyed, that's when you know it's real business.
That's it. Then you know it's business.
Absolutely. And Mike, what about your brother Matt? Will we see Matt back in the cage soon as well?
Yeah, soon. Yeah, probably on the next event. We're probably looking at September, and then whatever they have then, he'll be back.
In fairness, it's impossible to have Jimmy Wallhead on there and not to ask about Dan Hardy, or to have Mike Figlak and not ask about Matt Figlak. You know what I mean? These
Figlak bros
that we have to know. Jimmy, are you expecting a lot of people to come down and watch you for this fight, as it will be your big return to Cage Warriors?
Yeah, I know I've sold a few tickets. I know I know most of them ain't using my link, so I ain't getting much money. But I know there's a lot coming, and yeah, I'm expecting a good atmosphere. And hopefully the crowd get behind me. Obviously, being the British fighter as well, the local fighter and stuff. So I'm expecting a good atmosphere and some big cheers, and hopefully I can deliver and they can spur me on to victory.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a few down from the gym. And what about yourself, Mike? Will there be a Trojan army coming down to watch you do the business?
Yeah, there is. I have a few people coming over, and they'll make some noise, and I think the rest of the crowd will join as well, just like they did last time. Every time I pretty much threw a combination, everyone was going off. So that's exactly what I'm planning on doing now again.
That is what we love to hear. We like to hear a rapturous audience in the venue. The Indigo is a great venue for the crowd to get behind their fighters.
Yeah, Ross, I was going to say that, like, the last London event we were at was brilliant. The Belfast card was great as well. Like, can this event beat it? We will find out on the 22nd of July, live on UFC Fight Pass.
Absolutely. Jimmy, tell us this. When you step into that octagon on the night across from Daniel Sabinski, how did you get the job done?
How do I get the job done? I can't pick a certain way. I think it's going to be a tough fight. I think we're pretty evenly matched in all areas. I genuinely believe I'm a bit better everywhere. We're a little bit more experienced, so I'm aiming to take the fight where it needs to be took, and I'm just looking forward to it, man. Like, he's going to have to dig deep to beat me. Like, I don't fall over, you know. So let's see how it pans out. But I'm expecting the win. If that means grinding him out for decision, I'll do that. If it means knocking him out in the first, I'll do that. Whatever it takes, man. I'm going to win this fight. I'm not coming back just to come back. I ain't fucking done the last 14 weeks of graft to lose next Friday. So yeah, whatever it takes, man. I don't know. I can't tell you how, but I can knock him out, and I could ground and pound him out, and I could sub him. So choose which way.
I think you're actually 11 knockouts, 10 subs, and 10 decisions. Like, you like having an even keel amount of wins.
Good balance.
The board.
I'm just not very good at anything, so whichever falls on my lap, you know what I mean?
And tell us this, Jimmy. Did Dan Hardy bring you into the war room to prepare for this fight and break down Sabinski?
I had a little 2-minute chat, yeah.
I can only imagine the hours of footage that Dan Hardy would break down for you. But
yeah, we've gone over him. We've had a good look.
And Mike, tell us this: how do you defeat the former Cage Warriors lightweight champion Agi Sadari come July 22nd?
I'm going to get the finish 100%. I'm looking for the finish every minute of the fight. I think I'm better in all aspects of MMA, so I think the finish will come eventually. If he survives to the second round, it'll be second round. But I'm looking for the finish. I'm looking to cement myself as the #1 guy, and I want to make a statement.
And did you watch his fight against Joe McColgan, and did you take anything away from that?
Yes, I watched that fight. I did take a few things away from that fight, and you'll see how I'll implement my game plan on Friday.
Unbelievable, lads. Baz, this is such a star-studded event for the Cage Warriors roster, isn't it?
It always is, Ross. Like, that's why we love covering it. That's why we had to make sure we got Jimmy on the show and Mike on the show. Before we wrap up the show, lads, Ross has an announcement to make as well.
Yeah, come July 23rd, UFC London, we'll be actually hosting the official UFC Fight Pass watch party. It will be happening 26 Leek Street. If you Google UFC watch party, you'll be able to buy tickets still. You'll be able
the link will be in the bio.
Yeah, the link will be in the bio. Sorry, that's Baz's job. He always nails that. I should never doubt him. Yeah, the link will be in the bio. The UFC belt will be there. There'll be some form of UFC athlete there. It's just not nailed down who it is. Once we know, you'll know, and you can meet us there. I'm sure we'll have some pairs of Energized glasses to give away because that's how we roll. And yeah, so make sure to get the tickets. Come see us if you're not going to the fights. Obviously, go to the venue if you can get to the venue. Either or, but make sure to be somewhere watching UFC London, because that's going to be an absolute banger. But again, get to Cage Warriors the night before, because you're going to see these two boys fight. They are two of the best that the UK, Ireland, Europe, and the world have to offer. So make sure to check them out. If you're watching this video on YouTube,
just
make
Ross,
sure.
just before we wrap things up, like we have to give the two lads just the last word before we wrap things up. Jimmy, is there anything you want to say to the people that are tuning in now and looking forward to seeing you compete on the 22nd?
Hope you enjoy the show. I'm gonna be going for it, and I expect to see the best version of myself. So yeah, don't miss out.
And Mike, what about yourself, bud?
Yeah, just enjoy the show. I'm gonna try to put on the best show that I can, and add some new fancy techniques in there as well to make the crowd go wild. So yeah, just tune in.
Yeah, Ross, we will be there, shades and all, for the boys as well.
Absolutely, we'll have a pair of shades for the lads. Yeah, could not bring them. And thanks for cutting me off, Basmo, because you know me, once I get going, I don't stop.
You're too good at this game, bud.
Too good at this game. Jimmy, thanks a million for coming on with us. Really appreciate it. Mike, thanks a million for coming on with us. Like I was about to say, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit it, like, share, subscribe. Watching on Fight Pass, make sure to put the Energized show as one of your favorites. And as always, stay energized.
Energized show, up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.